Hey guys, welcome to the next section of the Spring 5 core training by Pact Publishing. Let me introduce myself. I am Izzat Mustafayev and I'm a software engineer with more than a decade of experience with Java related technologies. I worked with Java Enterprise Edition, with Spring Framework, and then Spring Boot appeared. I'm also participating in implementation and designing of software based on Java technologies. I'm also an active member of local Java community and speaking at the local and international conferences. I'm also an author of video course on Gradle by Pact Publishing. So let's overview our course that will focus on the most innovative features that are coming to the Spring 5. Of course, in order to proceed to the most innovative things, we need to understand the theory behind this. And we will start with understanding of dependency injection, the corner piece of the Spring framework. Then we need to understand how actually Spring wires classes together and instantiating the beans and managing all these things. Then there is a quite interesting capability that exists in Spring Framework, which is aspect-oriented programming support, which allows us to simplify things a lot and to do many things with less coding. Of course, we need to understand how actually transaction management is supported by the Spring Framework, and for this there will be a dedicated section. Next, there will be the most innovative features that is coming to the Spring Framework, which is actually the support of reactive streams, which is actually the cross-cutting feature of the Spring 5. Of course, the modern web applications are the web-based applications, and Spring is providing lots of things to implement such style of applications, and we will understand it from the overview in the Spring MVC. And of course, the latest trend in the modern web applications is actually exposing the functionality over the RESTful style of API, and Spring is also supporting these capabilities. And in the next section we will overview how to create the RESTful style of applications. Of course, there is no application without data, and Spring Framework and actually the Spring Data project provides the ways to access data. And there will be a dedicated section where we'll overview different ways to access data using the Spring Framework capabilities. Of course, in order to move fast and not to break things on the way, we need to cover our application with tests. And Spring Framework has lots of things to help us with this. And there will be a dedicated section to focus on the testing capabilities that we can use from Spring Framework to cover our application. And of course, the final section will be the creation of the fully reactive web applications with data access as gained in the reactive fashion. So I'm really excited to get started and eager to learn the new things that are coming to the Spring Framework version 5. Let's take a look at course goals. After this course, you will be able to reason about Spring Framework key capabilities, to understand how aspect-oriented programming works, also to be familiar with Spring Framework reactive capabilities, and implement the fully reactive web application using Spring Framework. As for the course prerequisites, there are just few of them: to be familiar with Java programming language and to be familiar with web development concepts.